Hi, I'm Maura Dooley, and this is the Hurry Up. It's time to hit the Week 8 waiver wire. I'm not gonna lie to you, there aren't a ton of options at running back this week. The top ad is Kenneth Gainwell of Philadelphia. Because Miles Sanders left their game on a cart with an ankle injury on Sunday, Gainwell had 5 carries for 20 yards, but also added 4 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown. So he's a nice PPR ad. And if you're in a deeper league, you could also look at Boston Scott. He had 7 carries after Sanders left, but only managed about 24 yards, even though he did find his way into the end zone. Another option would be Bolden of the Patriots. He had 79 yards and a touchdown Sunday, but as you can see from Ramondre Stevenson suddenly being inactive, their backfield changes all the time, so it's a bit of a risk to take a Patriots running back, even though they do have a nice matchup with the Chargers defense that has struggled against running backs. But do keep in mind that he's better in a PPR because they used him almost exclusively in the passing game. At wide receiver, take a look for Michael Gallup first. He's almost 50% rostered, so he might not be there, but he is returning for the first time since week 1. He's been out with an injury, and it's uncertain whether he'll play immediately this week, but he's eligible to return. When he does, he will be the number 3 receiver in what is the number 1 offense in the NFL right now. Another option would be Christian Kirk of the Cardinals. He's only about 31% rostered, and that offense is running like a well-oiled machine. There still seems to be targets for him, even with Zach Ertz there. He's had at least 5 targets in all but 1 game this season and has scored a touchdown in each of his last 2 weeks. For some streamers this week, I've got Daniel Jones of the Giants. I know he may not be a great real-life quarterback, but for fantasy, he always tacks on some rushing yardage. And he had 200 yards and a touchdown against a pretty good Panthers defense with most of his receivers hurt last week. Now he gets to take on the reeling Chiefs defense this week. And at tight end, Uzomah of the Bengals has scored 4 touchdowns in his last 5 games. He's pretty touchdown dependent because he only gets a few targets a game, but there's not a lot of options at tight end, and they are facing the Jets this week, so I like that matchup. All right, let me know what questions you have. Good luck.